Hey guys, Lustre here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video with this beautiful TV. So this is the Hisense H9G 4K HDR Quantum Dot Dolby Vision Dolby Atmos TV from Hisense. This 2020. This is a 65-inch version and it is a beautiful display. On previous videos I show you some of the measurements, the back ports that this TV has. Also, I share the settings that I'm using while watching movies and streaming. But now guys, I'm gonna get into gaming because this TV is also good for gaming with this generation of consoles. So if you guys want to learn more about how this performs and the settings that I'm using with this, with my Xbox One X, this video is for you. So welcome to the channel guys, I'm Lustre and let's do this. So before I start this video guys, I wanted to show you something that my wife has been working on very hard. She's a big fan of Disney and she started doing these Disney keychains and I thought they look very cool. These are handmade. She picks the colors, the materials, different designs. She spent hours making them. So if you're a fan of Disney or maybe you know someone who is, I think this will make a great gift. So I'm going to leave a link in her Etsy store right here. You guys can check it out. Alright guys, so let's get into this video right away, and before I do that, I'm going to share you the settings that I'm using right here on the Xbox. So let's go into the settings and then we're going to go into display, TV and display options. And of course this TV is running in 4K right now, although you don't have the option for 1440p. You can opt for 1080p or 720p, but you want to take the most advantage of this. So this is 4K TV details and you have all the green check marks. This TV also supports Dolby Vision, so you get all the green check marks. Over here you go video modes and then allow 50 Hz, 24 Hz. Unfortunately this TV doesn't support HDMI 2.1 and neither of the features like auto low game latency or variable refresh rate. 4K, here we have it, HDR 10, and of course Dolby Vision. Allow YCC 422 is also available here, but hopefully in the future they add those options because variable refresh rate and auto low game latency you can get it with HDMI 2.0 too. So hopefully they're able to do that. All right, so now let me show you before I get into some gaming. You know what? Let's jump into a game right now. Let's get into Red Dead Redemption because this game looks amazing. Let's do this. Alright guys, so Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of those games that look beautiful. Beautiful colors. Also it has HDR support. And I gotta say, this TV HDR looks amazing. It is bright. So if you're playing on a dark room, be sure to lower your backlight because it gets so bright. Very intense. So let's get into the settings of this on this TV because I am using game mode and I noticed some of you guys are saying that game mode reduces the picture quality, and I gotta say, if you make some adjustments it does not affect the picture quality. As a matter of fact, it looks beautiful. So I did make some changes. I'm gonna share them with you right now. Another thing guys, use game mode to play video games, otherwise the input lag, it's so high it's just unplayable. So let's get into the settings right here. Backlight, of course I have it, the local dimming I have it on high. You want to get the best contrast in the black levels, right? So I'm going to put it on high. Backlight level is a 100%. You want to get the brightest out of this TV. You want to get to 100%. If it's too bright, just lower this. Just lower this right away. But for HDR or Dolby Vision, you want to get to 100%. So let's get into the picture mode. Of course, I'm using game mode. Like I said, I tried standard, I tried other picture modes, but the input lag, it's so high, it is just so unplayable. Contrast 50%, brightness 50%, color, I did increase the color to 60%. I just like to have my colors a little bit more vibrant, so I did increase it here, but they're not oversaturated. So to me it looks great. Over here sharpness is to 5%. Another important detail here, guys, is that you have to turn on enhanced HDMI format. Make sure you use this, otherwise you will not get HDR. Okay, I think out of the box the TV comes in standard format, so make sure you change this to enhanced. Okay, let's go to advanced settings, and here for the most part all these other enhancements are going to be switched off. Color temperature is going to be in medium. Now I usually use mid-low, which is like warm 1 in Samsung TVs, but I find that colors get too yellowish, especially whites and blue, so I find that in medium it looks more natural to me, but that is just my choice. All right, so let's get into motion clearness over here. It's turned off. I don't like to have any other enhancements, especially when it comes down to motion. All right, so noise reduction, all these are going to be switched off. And then active contrast, I have this one in medium. I find that in high it introduces a lot of white, so I feel like you do lose some black levels, but in medium I think it looks perfect. A great balance of black levels and brightness. Color space, I have this in automatic. Of course you can use native as well, but I feel like in HDR automatic always works better. Yeah, to me it just works great. So, and then let's go over here in calibration setting, and finally over here the gamma, I have it at 2.4. Normally it comes by 2.2, but if you switch to 2.4 you will notice the difference, especially in black levels. So that's it. That's what I'm using for HDR gaming, guys. And let me show you, this TV performs beautiful. Your picture is going to look so good, because if you use the regular game mode out of the box, it looks dark, it looks awful. I didn't like it at all, so I had to make some changes, and to me these are the ones that work really good. Alright guys, so for Call of Duty, this is another game that is running it with HDR, and I think it looks amazing. Colors also look beautiful, and of course the performance, if you're worried about having the lowest input lag, or maybe if you're into multiplayer and you want to get the best out of best experience when you're playing multiplayer, this TV is going to perform great, trust me. Alright guys, so let's get into the action here. Plunder, I'm gonna try to land right here next to the stadium, see if I can get some shots, some kills. But yes, I usually play Warzone, Battle Royale, Plunder. Oh my goodness, and we got company. Let's go to check out to see the stadium. This is it. This is brand new. Oh. Oh, somebody else got him. There you go. Oh. I down him. Wait, he's mine. Watch the skies. Alright guys, so what about games that don't have HDR support? Well, Halo 5 Guardians is one of those. This is running in 4K, but it only runs at SDR. So let's see how this performs. Well, first of all, the performance is already good, I can tell you guys, but also I did some changes to the color settings, to picture settings, so that way I get a really colorful image, which is what I'm looking for. And I gotta say, I'm not disappointed. Even though it's running in SDR, it still looks very good. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I got blown up. Alright, let me show you the settings that I have. They're very similar to the HDR settings, but I know I did some changes. So first, in backlight, I reduced this to 90%. It is very bright, so you might want to reduce it a little bit more. Of course, I'm using game mode here. Always use game mode in the picture mode. And then, oh man, they're coming for me. Hold on. Oh, it blinded me. Oh, no, no, no. Well, let me show you the game. The picture settings. Contrast 50, brightness 50, colors 55. Now, I didn't want to get all the way up to 60 because it just gets oversaturated. So to me, the sweet spot is 55, sharpness 5. And then over here in HDMI 2.1 is still enhanced because I'm using the same port. Advanced settings, let's go check out over here. Color temperature, I have it in medium. Now, yes, medium, same as with HDR. All these ones are going to be turned off. Active contrast, I did have this in high. Let me see if it makes any difference. Medium, no. I noticed that active contrast, it doesn't make a big of a difference when you're using SDR. Even if you switch it off, I didn't see any difference. It does make a huge difference when you're using HDR. Not in SDR, but in HDR it does make a difference. Color space, I do have this in native. Look at this, if I switch to automatic, colors get a little bit dull. I don't like that. I like the vibrancy when native brings. Reds are more reds, blues are also more blue. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is noticeable. So highly suggested to use native when you're playing with SDR content. Calibration, once again, gamma, I switched to 2.4. I like this, better contrast, better black levels, great picture, great brightness. I like this. And that's it. Those are the settings that I'm using, and make sure you apply this to all the sources. That's it, guys. Oh shoot, they got me again. All right, guys, another game that looks stunning is Gears 5. Now, what I like about this game is that there are a lot of dark scenes, so you guys notice a lot of highlights, especially, you know, in the lighting effects. This game looks beautiful. This is one of the well, this is the beginning of the campaign, and many of you have requested for me to play this section in previous reviews that I've done. So I really like it because it does show a lot of highlights, especially here. Notice the shade, and then the brightness of the sun, the water effects. Everything looks beautiful. HDR does make a difference, and also quantum dot. I believe that quantum dot also plays a big performance here. Oh wow, this gets really dark. All right. Alright guys, so finally we're going to play a little bit of Mortal Kombat 11. This is the aftermath. No, this is just Mortal Kombat, but it has, look at this picture. Pitch black, no blooming, no light bleed, nothing. This looks beautiful, and that's what I like about this. The black levels are excellent. So I'm gonna play with Spawn right now versus RoboCop. Alright, let's do this. Oh man, I never used Spawn before. I just learned right now. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty sick. Ooh, get this. No. Oh, let's see if I can do my finish move. There you go. I'm telling you guys, this TV is a go. If you're looking for a budget TV, the 55-inch version sells for $650. With this performance, it's great. The 55-inch version, I believe, it has 130 dimming zones. This one, the 65-inch, has 180. So if you want this performance, this one sells for $1,000. So it is a great choice. Beautiful display, great performance, beautiful colors. You can't go wrong. Even in gaming, I love how this looks. So I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video just in case if you want to order this through Amazon. Check it out. It is great choice right now. It's gonna play another game, but the video, it's over. So thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I'm Jolster, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Jolster out. Oblivion.